Hello dear chess friends! These videos consist of 100 lessons and are intended for beginner chess players. You will receive basic knowledge about the chess game, tactics, struggle in the endings, elements of strategy and openings. After the end of classes, your game strength will increase significantly. You need to train twice a week. After each lesson, you need to play one game for white and one for black, using the knowledge in the lessons. Chess appeared 2000 years ago in India and were called chaturanga. Chess were called shatranj in Persia. Chess gradually dispersed around the world and acquired a modern look. Let's look at the chessboard. There are white and black cells on it. They are called chess squares. There are 64 of them. 32 white and 32 black squares. Horizontal lines from squares are called lines. Vertical lines from squares are called files. And the lines going obliquely is called their diagonals. The board is stay correctly when the big black diagonal comes in the left hand of the chess player. The line is indicated by numbers and files indicated by letters. White pieces and pawns are placed on the first and second lines, and black are placed on the 7th and 8th lines. The pieces have the following names: king, queen, rook, bishop, knight, and pawn. The pieces are arranged as follows: rook stays in the corners of the board, knights next to the rooks, bishops next to the knights. The queen loves her color, that is, the white queen is on the white squares, and the black queen is on the black square. The king stands next to the queen. How do pieces and pawns move and take? The king moves and takes, moving one square around him. The queen moves and takes on any square around herself on a diagonal, file, or line. Bishop moves only diagonally. The knight moves the most difficult, moving 2 squares forward and 1 to the side. He jumps over his own and others' pieces and pawns and takes only on the final field of his jump. Other pieces and pawns cannot jump over each other. A pawn moves 1 square only forward, but from the initial position it can go immediately 2 squares forward. A pawn takes diagonally forward 1 square. Pawns do not take back and do not move back. If a pawn reaches the last line, 8th for the white and 1st for black, it can turn into a piece except the king. The goal of the chess game is to checkmate the opponent's king. A checkmate is such an attack by a piece or pawn on a king, which cannot be defended. Check is an attack by the enemy king's piece or pawn from which there is protection. In the position on the screen, the queen checks the king. It is necessary to protect the king from the check. There are 3 ways to protect against a check: move away by the king, too close with any piece or pawn, or takes the attacking piece. If there is no protection, this is a checkmate, that is the end of the game. Now a few words about chess ethics. The opponent must be respected. If you win, you should not be conceited, and if you lose, you should not be upset, as we learn from defeats. There will be no victories without losses. Thus, our first lesson came to an end. See the following issues. See you.